everyone. Welcome to Toy Break. I'm Aileen.
I'm George.
I'm Luke.
I forgot to say what number. It's episode 298.
What?
On the road to 300. We're stealing Big Kev's line.
No, you can't steal Big Kev's.
Wow.
That's not nice. Should we tell people what it is in case they haven't tuned in before?
Yep.
Well, lucky ducks you. Toy Break is your weekly internet show all about the wonderful world of toys, including but not limited to designer vinyl, plush, action figures, collectibles, events, artists, collectors, whatever we can bring you in said wonderful world. That is what we aim to do. Let us start, as we always do, by thanking our site sponsors like Tomonosuke,
Suburban Vinyl,
Button Lab,
DKE Toys,
3D Retro,
Happy Panda Toys,
and of course, Dragatomi. Thank you so much to all of our site sponsors. Check them out at toybreak.com. And we also have...
a contest ending.
Finally.
Finally.
Are you happy?
Let's get this thing out of here. It's taking up too much room in the Toy Break studio.
Guess what we have in Sarah's box?
What do we have in Sarah's box today?
Names of people with paperweights.
woohoo!
So we're going to have... I'm going to shake them up again. What are people going to win? What's somebody going to win?
A He-Man Mini Bust Paperweight Contest winner. He-Man
I wish
Mini
I had
Bust
dry
Paperweight.
ice.
That would be
And
awesome.
I'd
Isn't
stick
that
my
pretty
hand
cool?
in, I'd burn myself.
All for you.
Cold burn.
All for you.
And the winner
Dun,
is
dun, dun.
Andrew's Clay Creations.
Yay!
Congratulations, Andrew.
And your clay creations.
I got to look back and see what he put on his paper. There were some really funny entries.
Oh, they were putting, because you're
One-
showing.
To
one
show
guy
what your paperweight
Balled up a
paperweight.
piece of paper, or person, I don't know, balled up a piece of paper and put it on his paper, so his paper was holding down his paper.
Okay,
Ah.
okay. Yeah, I mean,
Smack was playing to the judge. He had your custom piece.
Nice.
It was good. It was fun. All right, so that was it for the He-Man paperweight contest. We will be starting a new contest next week. Stay tuned. Why wouldn't you? We're so close to 300. We do have some donations to thank people for. It's been a couple weeks since we've been back to regular shows.
It is. Holy cow, there's a lot of donations.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody.
We do. So I'm just going to go ahead and run through these
Go ahead, do
if
it.
you don't mind. We have to thank Garrett from Texas, Richard from the UK, Marcus from the UK, Thomas from New Mexico, Emil from California, Co from California, Matt from California, Edgar from California, Ken from Florida, Bethany from Florida, John from Florida, Shannon from Oklahoma, Squire from Kentucky, James from Louisiana, Gary from Georgia, Frank from Georgia, Carson from Missouri, Jillian from Canada, Ingvar from France, Joseph from North Dakota, Stephen from New Hampshire, Rune, I hope I'm saying that right, Rune from Norway, and Maita from Mexico, mother of the Beast Brothers.
Nice.
oh.
So thank you so much to all of
Mexico
those
on
donations.
the map.
But wait, that puts not just Mexico, but also Norway.
Norway on the map.
Norway and Mexico, yay! Welcome to the Toy Break family. You're already in the Toy Break family. The whole world is in the Toy Break family.
Amazing.
Except for...
I know.
Except for Idaho. Idaho. All right, are we ready to start this off with Luke's favorite, a voicemail?
I love those voicemails.
Hey, this is Jacob KC. That letter is bogus. It's bullshit. First of all, if that's that kid's handwriting and all those mistakes, and she needs not to worry about Legos. She needs to pick up a pen and learn penmanship. The lines are too squiggly. There's too many mistakes. There's words on top of words. This is an adult trying to make it look like a kid is writing a letter. I call bullshit. And I also wanted to talk about your guest, Carlos. He is cool. He's really fun. And I like those crappy Mexican toys. Those are awesome. And, you know, there's crappy Mexican toys. That'd be awesome. All right, well, I just wanted to say, hey, go Team America. We're not doing too hot at the Olympics this year, so. But go USA. And Toy Break, too.
Wow.
That Go Team USA, I think, was for Ben.
I think we need to make buttons. Go USA and Toy Break 2.
Like little, we make the go. I can get behind that.
So, okay, remind me. So there's a letter.
So a couple, I think 2 episodes ago, there was a real episodes ago, not special
Right.
delivery. There was a letter written. Well, they say it was written by a little girl to Lego, saying, "How come the friends Lego all go shopping, and they don't get to go on cool adventures? I want to go on cool adventures like the boys." Which is really weird because in the friend sets, there's like a girl that does karate. They go camping. They do all the stuff like there's a lot of cool sets in there. There's musicians, rock stars.
Well, I'm with Jay from KC, and I'm calling bogus on it too. But I already said that.
You did. I like that he was attacking her penmanship, though.
That is funny.
Not really attacking, but like, yes. It does kind of look like it was maybe.
I agree with Jay from KC. He's always right.
Always.
Good job, Jay.
Thank you so much, Jay, for watching and for calling in, as always. Shall we get into some news?
Well, before we get into news, should we get into Luke Chews?
The
And
Luke
we got to
Chews?
say happy birthday to Luke. Happy birthday, Luke. Thank you for spending your birthday weekend here with Toy Break.
Oh, thank you.
By the time this airs, you will now be
21.
30.
21. You can finally drink.
Oh,
It's going to
finally.
be awesome.
I'm going to get wasted. Just kidding. I don't drink. But, you know.
But you could if you wanted to.
I could now. I mean, it feels good.
Finally.
You know, I'm an adult. Finally.
You can vote.
I
Wait,
can
what year do you vote?
18.
18. You can vote for years now.
So, yeah, no. I'm much older, but oh well.
70.
70.
You're great for 70. It's awesome.
It's that Asian, magic gene thing.
Asian magic.
It's anyways. But
Okay, we can take you off the spot now. We'll get on to the
Now
news.
can we get to the Luke
Thank you.
Now we
news?
can get on to news.
All right, what's up first, George?
Mystical Warriors of the Ring by Fantastic Plastic. They are releasing a pearlescent neon green version of the PVC minifigure Trio. It will be available for $9 at KC Planet Comic Con, planetcomiccon.wordpress.com. TrueCast Studio booth 330, and that's
From March 14th to March 16th.
March 14th to the 16th at Chicago's C2E2.com.
Nerd City booth.
C2E2.
Don't worry about the web.
There's a lot of information on that I read that I'm not
You
sure.
have to say what convention, what's their booth,
Oh, Planet Comic Con is the convention? No.
Planet
C2E2.
KC Planet Comic Con. They will be at the TrueCast Studio booth 330 from March 14th to March 16th.
Oh, that's two different conventions we're talking about. Then.
That's why the word "and" is in between
I
them.
got it. All right.
That's what it means.
I got it.
In the memorizing. We're not
And-
reading anything. Don't worry about it.
Chicago's C2E2. Okay. So they're debuting
Where at C2E2, George?
at KC Planet Comic Con. C2E2 is Nerd City booth 750 in the block. The block.
Why do you say it with block?
That's a New York thing, right? No.
No, that's Chicago.
Okay, well.
I think they do it in New York too. Everybody
New
calls
York.
their
Oh, the block.
Everyone calls their section the
I
block.
think it's the same block.
The same block.
Well, like that's what they do is somebody curates that, and the same person will curate it in both shows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
things you learn
Things I
on Toy
learned.
Break.
Either it be true or not. Who knows?
Also, Grown Childhood. This is by Dope Chief. He's a Toy Break viewer. Richard, I hope I'm not mangling your name. I'm so sorry. Richard Magarin? Magarin. I like Magarin. It
How
sounds
about
like a
Richard
wizard.
Manglin? 'Cause
Magarin.
we're Mangling his name.
Oh no, it's Richard McGarn. From Canada, he decided to start a Kickstarter to help him create his first line of figures. You can go check out his 2D and his 3D art on his campaign on Kickstarter, and it ends March 14th.
That's around the corner.
It is, but you know what? Go check it out.
There you go.
I guess you want me to do this one?
You wanna
George,
do it?
anybody?
Okay. New Power Lords on sale by the Four Horsemen. Barlow Color Concept.
I too hate that name.
Ophidian Squad Elite for $10, and on the Guga Rip Guga is $25, and Ophidian Squad Soldier for $10, and that's all available at shophorseman.com.
There
If
it
you
is.
go when you go, you'll know what I'm talking about with the Guga Rip Guga.
It is silly to have so many extra letters.
You know.
But that particular figure, the Griptog, is the Barlow color edition. Like, he chose the colors, and
Oh,
that was
okay.
Wayne Barlow is the guy who originally designed all of the characters for the Power Lords.
So it's pronounced Griptog.
It's just Griptog.
I think it's just Griptog, but however
I
you
would
want
go
to
just
say it.
Griptog, but I like your pronunciation better. I gotta say, it really has a flair. You know?
But that's a pretty special piece. Like,
It
having
is.
Wayne, design the
Yeah.
colors for it again.
And it's a
which is pretty
beautiful
nice.
piece.
I mean, that
It's
guy's
gray
old. Like, he's been around for quite a while.
He's not that old.
What?
What?
Okay.
I mean,
But
he
he is
was
a Batman
he was
fan.
like either just out of college or still in college when he was developing these Power Lords back in the 80s.
Back when we were all doing stupid crap, he was drawing.
That's how, like, you know, the nerds take over. You know, it's like that's what the
Just keep
story
drawing.
of Comic-Con.
It basically is. It basically is.
So,
But there's more exciting stuff happening.
All right. So up next is the Rivet Wars print. This is by Daniel M. Davis of Steam Crow. It's Uncle Rivet we got on that one. And there's also a Blight and Uber Allies. They're 12 by 18 prints. They're $25 each. And the reason we're bringing these up is because this is an officially licensed Rivet Wars product.
Ooh.
So Steam Crow worked with
Oodalali.
Ted, worked with Ted from Rivet Wars to get an officially licensed print made. I just thought it was cool that in our indie scene, there's licensing going on, like between each other. Like that's a cool thing.
Also,
and
I know both those people, and they're awesome. So
it's also not just someone saying like, "Hey, I like that. I'm going to make my own," and they just rip them off. Like this is cool. Like he went through the trouble of licensing it, which is awesome. So I wanted to give him credit for that.
that's rad.
Also, check out the box.
And Steam Crow has a lot of other great stuff.
This is the shipping box.
oh wow,
Like it totally like it's a
on
silk
the
screen
box.
piece. Like
That is a nice box.
Oh, and it came with a little note. Thank you, George. You rule.
Goblin
Goblin
Post.
First class.
I love both these things. So this is just a great
So
marriage of
It
two
also
artistic
came with
styles.
a lot. They
Remind
also
me-
throw in a lot of extras. There's stickers and like
There's a button.
postcards.
Rivet
Stickers,
Wars
postcards.
is that. Isn't that one of the games that you featured in a?
It looks like
Yeah.
that.
Those little army guys back there.
Oh yeah, those are awesome. Those are
Yeah, our game episode.
I really enjoyed the game episode. It was
Did you?
neat. Yeah, I thought it was
Thanks.
Neat to because it was different, So. And
The only problem is a lot of those games are expensive, so it's not like we have a new game, a new $100 game every week to like play
so is
with.
Sofubi. So.
No, I know, right? It's,
At least you could really
I don't
play
know how
with
people
these.
can keep up with like people who collect that stuff. I don't know how. I just don't know how. Should we have a voicemail or blind box?
Voicemail.
Oh,
Voicemail.
voicemail.
So
It is.
So shall it be.
I love it.
It is decided. All right, let's see what Sky has to say.
Hey, what's up? This is Scott from New Zealand. Hopefully you can understand me from this part of the world, unlike Craig from Australia. Just a quick question, and possibly a dumb one, and something I could easily find out online, but whatever happened to the company Strange Co? They used to produce some pretty awesome toys and support some great artists. I was particularly kind of gutted that at the time I didn't pick up the Nathan Ota Midnight Crooner figure, which I think you reviewed on the show quite a long time ago. So yeah, if you knew why they seem to no longer exist, let me know, or the world, or Toy Break.
Here's the easy answer. You know how you didn't pick up that figure? Neither did anybody else.
Yeah. They're gone. They are.
No, I know they're sold out, and they did so well. It's just a problem with. It's hard for independent companies to make things. It's just
Guys, I know you don't believe me, but there's no money in making toys.
there's just not. Yeah, there isn't.
There's none. Yeah. It's a labor of love, and
I mean, I don't even know how we managed to pay for this expansive studio.
24-hour toy break, And,
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep a company going, and it's eventually when you keep not making money year after year, you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go to work a job that make money."
I don't specifically know if there was something else besides that in the company. I mean, I don't know if there was some particular driving force or action, but yeah, it's just at some point, sometimes things are not profitable. It's a business like anything else, unfortunately.
Yeah, making toys is a huge gamble. No matter how you look at it. The overhead is super high, and of course, if you have a successful toy, the payback is great.
Right.
But you never know.
And the love and the admiration and the women and the
what? The crazy
And
drugged out parties.
The crazy thing is they were also making them back in a time when toys were a lot cheaper to make.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
imagine doing the stuff that they were doing.
Oh,
If
you
you
couldn't
tried to
afford
do that
make
now,
that.
you couldn't even make the stuff that they were doing.
I don't know. Anyway, they made some amazing things. I wish I had a better answer for you.
from what I understand, there is they folded up and said sayonara.
Enough. Yeah.
You know, it was fun while it lasted.
There was a lot of cool prototypes that they showed at those last Comic
The
Con
Bob
they were
Daub
at.
one, the
remember.
that one Chinese guy who does the weird like vector art ferric toy. Yeah, it was crazy. It had lots of clears and clear plastics, and it was all very geometric and
crazy.
gorgeous. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed that they're gone as well, because they really kind of like set the standard on like quality art toys. So. You know.
But we shall remember them fondly, and thank you, Scott, from New Zealand.
All right, let's get some blind box.
Blind
Time.
box!
Blind box!
Do you guys know what time it is? Blind box time! What do we have today,
I
George?
don't know. Where did these things come from?
These came from a toy store we went to after dinner one night.
Oh, that like
was
weird
one
like
of those,
educational store.
Yeah.
Squishy, squeezy, sticky.
So they're in triangle packages, which already makes me want to open. Like I'm like, yeah, I want that. It looks like ice cream.
Looks like there's popsicles. Like that.
This is called
right?
Series 1 Icky Stickies.
Oh, do you think these are going to be
One
like,
icky, one pod.
like sticky?
Let's find out.
Well, we don't know what we can get, but I want something purple.
I got a pod.
I got a green thing.
Oh, it's a sticky. Oh, it's that kind of sticky. It's like a...
Oh,
Suction cup?
that's weird. I don't get it. Like, because there's
it
tape
open?
on
It does
Yeah,
open.
it opens, but...
Oh. But there's a little...
What's about that?
How's about that?
What's your little dude inside?
Oh,
I got a little Cyclops dude.
I got a little
you got
blue,
like a shark.
shark whale guy.
I got just like an alien.
He's got
Oh,
brains.
I like your hair. Your brains.
Yep.
It's like it exploded.
Brains. I like the whale.
Yeah.
You
the
blew his
whale.
mind.
I guess this is... You stick them to your window or something. Like,
Or your mouse.
they hit the line.
Do it. That's what you do with them.
There you go.
Let's see, how much are these, if you know what I'm asking?
No, I'm really offended that you asked
Oh, look,
how
they
much
could
this
stick
toy
to the
was
wall,
on
too.
this public show.
You never know.
I want to say they were $2.95. I think they were $3.
$3. Okay.
That seems a bit much for a little thing.
I
Yeah.
feel like you would get these in a 50-cent machine.
I don't know why you
Right?
need this. Like,
To store your guy. And roll him to your friend.
Why would you do that?
I guess it's like a Pokemon thing. Like,
But
you
why
know,
does...
like Squirtle, come back? It's like
I feel like there's more to this than we're understanding.
No, I don't think there is.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
maybe there's a animated web series, with
Is
these
there a
characters.
website on here?
Stickies.com. No,
Alright.
Ickies.com.
ICKEE. Oh, there it is. Z. Ickies.com.
So
Okay,
I get
well,
one icky and one pod.
cool. Whatever. We got more toys to get to.
All right.
Let's get into reviews. Reviews.
Reviews. So what do we want to talk about?
Let's talk about Suckle.
Baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk. Oh wait.
Well-
It's a family-friendly show, people.
One of the first things to talk and show, I guess, would be...
What's Suckle? What?
Yeah,
what is that?
What
It's-
is this Suckle?
Well, it's a set of minifigures, simply unimportant, collectible, kitschy little eyesores from Sucklord and DKE Toys, sculpted by none other than...
George?
Sculpted by me.
You're so... Be happy. Like, yay!
It's, I mean, it's Sucklord's designs. I just
You did
changed them
such a
from
good
big
job,
to little.
though.
That's
But
all.
you tweaked the designs, made them your own.
So this is a set of 10 PVC minifigures. Some of you may have seen it on Kickstarter a while ago. And there's a bunch of different colorways, which, George, would you like to tell us what you have in your hand?
Well, what I have in my hand is something that's coming to stores soon. So if you're interested in any of the things we're talking about, this is going to be the retail box. They will be sold loose. There's a bunch of loose ones. They'll be in this box. You'll be able to pick them out, pick the ones you want. But you're going to want the whole set, so just get the whole bag. So this is coming soon to stores.
Like
and
very
then,
soon, like within weeks. Maybe by now.
And then there are also a ton of colorway exclusives.
Do you have a set that we can look at maybe real quick? All right, so woohoo! Suckle! So why don't you guys play
Ooh,
with
that
those?
smells awful.
Does it? Yeah.
Gross?
I bet you these new ones don't have that smell.
All right, so I'm going to tell you about some of the colors that have been out and are out now for you to enjoy of your very own Suckle sets. There was the Kickstarter exclusive sets of Glow in the Dark and Clear, but I believe you can actually still find a couple of those at places like Little Rubber Guys. So those are still available on the market, like secondary type market. The San Diego Comic-Con, there was a gray set, which we have here.
Yeah, that's this stuff.
Do you know... Okay, so the metallic purple. That's the chase, right?
I guess that's this one.
Yes, so this
Yeah.
is the special fancy... Like you get it in boxes?
I don't know where that comes from.
Oh, these are chase in Series 1 boxes.
Oh, okay. So you'll be able to get
So
in one of these
when you
boxes.
go
There'll be one. So
get
you
that
gotta find
yeah.
a bunch of these boxes.
All right, now the colors. At Suckadelic.com, you can get a clear pink exclusive. At Little Rubber Guys, you can get white exclusive. My Plastic Heart, you can get color changing black to clear. Ooh. Hey, that's like stealth. Ooh, I bet it matches our stealth OMFG. And at Tenacious Toys, you can get the clear blue. I believe they call it blue raspberry.
They should have called it Heisenberg. Look at that.
Oh, it should. Oh, Heisenberg. Yeah, but it also looks like an icy.
That's some nice meth ice right there.
There it is.
There's also Decorner has clear yellow. Ooh.
Ooh.
3D Retro has color change dark blue to red.
That's their standard color change that matches the
OMFG.
OMFG as well.
Toy Art Gallery has clear red.
I don't know where that one is.
There's also Suburban Vinyl has clear green. Boom. Diamond Comics will have the exclusive of Shit Brown.
Doo-doo brown.
Doo-doo brown. And Galactic Jerk Bags have clear purple.
Well, I think that's
A
the
lot
one
of
I just
clear
held up.
figures. I don't know.
Whew.
That was the clear red. I already had it out, so I couldn't find it.
Oops.
There's the clear purple.
It's that's a lot of figures.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Let's just show you guys. Look at how cool these are. Like you can't really see them because they're in their buckets, but like line up all the figures and the color. I mean, that's what I like doing with our OMFG. So same thing with the.
I mean,
Cool.
this is
I know,
this
that's
is
cool.
pretty amazing batch. And the cool thing is they come in these awesome cans, like almost like muscle style, where they're in like these
Yeah.
little things. And I love the little art that Mark did.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, the
It's
the
like
8-bit
pixel-
kind of
Yeah, 8-bit.
looking art. Yeah, it's great. Except I don't see the Mecha Sad bear. No, not Mexican bear. I don't see the that bear one that is so freaking amazing.
Would you like to tell us about?
Now the bear one is he was a Kickstarter
Yes.
exclusive, like special edition one. He's right here.
Yeah, he's here.
I
This
wonder
is-
who did that.
This is actually a design that I kind of worked on during the 2012 whatchamacallit? Suckathon. And
Do you want to tell us what are you holding, Luke?
well,
What's that?
I am this is actually the first time I'm seeing it. But,
Toy breaking news.
I am going to be when I agreed to do all this, I just kind of said, okay, yeah, just
didn't-
make it happen.
you didn't read the email,
I
did
didn't really read the email. But I guess what's happening is I'm going to have a set of these, which I'll be painting. I'm going to be kind of decoing out the each figure with a little paint, like making the left hand bloody and like a little black or this and that.
You're gonna go in and do all that, or are you just splashing it with blood?
I'm going to probably use spray.
Yeah.
To do it. So it's all going to get a little
Hand
hand
embellished.
Yep, hand embellished. And then it's going to be on these cards, and I think either a number of them are going to be sold by me personally, and then I don't know if there's a number of them that are going to be sold by.
I don't know how else. I know that you're selling them.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's all I know.
There it is. I wasn't. Yeah.
And it comes on this nice card and a little blister. It's gonna be
I'm just
awesome.
happy to see them be made. So I don't really. It's like, oh, you're gonna make it. Okay, let's do it.
Right. Now, speaking of these nice little cards, there was also a set. I don't know if
This is
it's-
so crazy. There's so many Suckle.
I don't know where else, if these were all just on the Kickstarter or what, but they each had in the flesh version, packaged version, so it's like the Sucklord toys. So it's the mini carded version of all of them. And I think
Which is
this
pretty cool.
is my favorite way to see them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, just look I mean, especially if you collect the big versions of these toys, having the mini version of them on card like this is awesome.
So cool.
Yeah, these are really nice.
That's so cool. It does take up more space on
Right.
your wall, but that's okay.
And the cool thing is you don't have to open them because you could just go get the regular other colors and everything.
But this is the more
And this was on
affordable way of
Kickstarter?
getting it, right?
These are limited.
I don't know if these were just limited to Kickstarter.
I feel like there may be a set or two up on Little Rubber Guys. I would go check.
I
Little
think
Rubber
you'll be,
Guys.
oh no, wait, these are coming out to stores as well as.
Yes, but these are limited
this way.
to 50 sets.
I don't know that for sure.
I think it's 50.
These are really cool.
Yeah, they're great, huh?
Yeah.
So
I would
keep an eye out for
actually-
these, and also, of course, check suckadelic.com. I'm sure Suckle will post info, or the DKE blog.
See, like, this is the best way of
DKEtoys.com/blog.
presenting this figure, because it's, honestly, it's like, this is the one figure that I remember, like, going,
Yeah. And you're like, what? I gotta see the front.
it's,
And who packages a figure backwards? Like, who does that? Suckler does
It
that.
is funny because now you can actually see what.
it's supposed to look
It
like.
was the first time I had seen it when I had the figure to sculpt.
Oh, really? Is it pretty close to the actual original? Is it?
Yeah, like that one.
That
There was
could
something
be
I had no
secret.
idea. When I turned it around for the first time, I was like, what? Like, that's what's back there?
Surprise!
So, yeah, that's,
Feel how sharp these are.
I don't know what
wow.
you're talking about
That's
in
like
general.
really
What?
sharp. I'm sorry, who's that?
General
What,
who?
Is that from Indiana Jones? What is that?
I don't think that's what that is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Everything I've been seeing online, George, from what I've been seeing, people have been loving the Suckle figures so far. And everybody else who was involved, Sucklord and DKE and Luke, and everybody's been enjoying them. So I see a lot of people saying things like, oh yeah, they have that muscle vibe.
I hope so. I mean, that was
Which is
what
the
they
point.
wanted.
Yeah, they look good.
And for OMFG collectors and other minifig collectors, they match OMFG colors.
Now we just
Mostly.
need 200 of them so that we can make a poster.
Okay. Tell Sucklord to get on that.
How many were on that post, the muscle poster? 233 or 234, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. 234, 236. All right.
So, like,
Well, there's your-
that's what we need.
There's your Suckle news. Let's see what Luke brought.
Basically, but concerning the Suckle things in mind, just pay attention to my social media thing, and I'll be posting information when I figure it out myself.
And LukeChew.com.
And LukeChew.com, or LukeChew Facebook page, or LukeChew Instagram page, or
Does it all go-
LukeChew
And you can
Twitter.
see the delicious dinner from Twa Mech.
That's true. Actually, I didn't post that
didn't?
because
I thought you put a little collage thingy together.
I did, but that was just for me.
Oh, just to remember. Okay.
What's
I
your,
don't-
Telling you about his collages.
What's your do you have Instagram and stuff? Like, what's that, where they can follow
Yeah,
you?
just at Luke Chew.
Okay.
It's just
all
Luke
of
Chew
that.
everywhere around the
Luke
web.
Chew, yeah. So, one of the reasons why I'm here,
I Luke Chew, Chew, Chew.
aside from my love for
Stunning good looks.
these guys for the Gaspars
And the stunning
toy
good looks.
bricks.
And your
I
birthday.
gotta share. I'm like, world, have a look.
Have a look at my good looks.
But I thought I would share some of my toys that
Sometimes
I've been,
things roll into there.
some of my toys that I bought, and I kind of decided to curate what I brought to focus, on
You're such an
the
artist.
robots that I've been buying, and one of the first
like
things
robots?
I love robots. As it's people who watch the show know I build Gundam and all that good stuff, and just recently I have kind of fallen into the addiction of buying metal Japanese toys. Actually,
That's
when a couple years ago when I was in North Carolina, I was visiting my friend whom I will refer to as Chogokin Sensei. Who is a huge collection of like these old Godaiken and Soul Chogokin kind of Japanese toys. They're all like super robots that are made with metal, and they transform, and they're really crazy and fancy and expensive and stuff. I got a little taste
You
of
were
that.
inspired by
You're
that?
like,
I
yes, I
was,
want
you know,
this.
I mean-
I want your robots.
Well, the thing about like toys is that like especially with designer toys, the thing that I always kind of like I'm kind of torn by is the fact that like this is kind of like how I play with my designer toys. Take out my bag, look at it, maybe adjust the articulation to get to that right pose. Then I open my det off, put it in, close it, and I look at it like this.
Never look at it again.
Sad bear?
Like,
You look at it like a sad bear?
And I'm like, oh, yeah.
You take them out of the box though?
I take them out of the box,
Okay.
you know,
Well, that's
but
good.
like, you know, so I've been kind of like moved to buying toys that I actually, you know, have more play value to it. And it started with Gundam because, you know, the way I kind of see Gundam is that like, you know, you spend all these hours, you know, putting these damn things together, which means like you're actually spending more time with these things than I do with like any designer toy that I buy.
Yeah.
You know, so at the end, you know it so intimately. Like, you know, you may never handle it again, but you know, you
You're
already
But you
Yeah.
played with
Yeah.
it. You cared for it. You played with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the first thing about, and I try to bring in stuff that is new, and this is from the MonsterArts line, and this is the most recent, whatchamacallit, Mechagodzilla.
This is awesome. Look at this.
SH Figure Arts or Monster Arts is a line from Bandai, a Japanese company, and here let me hand it to you guys. And this is based on the most
Oh,
recent Godzilla and Mechagodzilla, and
Oh, yeah,
it
just
has
feel
all
that.
this,
Just
you
feel that.
know,
It's amazing.
crazy. It's like the level of articulation and everything is absolutely insane, and the attention to detail. You could, you know, put red eyes so when he, you know,
That's
goes crazy,
awesome.
you know, he gets all
Each
red
one of
eyes.
these freaking things is articulated.
Okay, so here's the big question. First of all, how much was this?
I think those retail for about $70 to $80.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
But I actually
I already want one.
went to Amazon.com and
Well, you went to toybreak.com and you clicked the Amazon link.
Yes, that's that. Well, that's, you know, that's what everyone should be doing.
Obviously,
you
it
know.
goes without saying.
And I you know, they actually, you know, they get a lot of samples into at Amazon.
I think you were telling, yes.
Yeah, and you can actually find so-called used ones that are like almost 30% off. And I actually ended up paying only like $50 for mine as opposed to, you know, that. And it's
That's fantastic.
you know, so, you know, look out for that on Amazon.com. And
So
you know,
how is this considered used? Is it like a return or something? Or like-
I think that basically
whole?
they took it out, they photographed it, they put it back in the box, and they sold it. You know? And then, like, you know, you have like these little weird weapons that you plug in. You have these little tiny parts that you pull out to plug back in.
I
And,
want to go buy this. Hand
you
me my
know,
phone. I need to buy this right now.
But yeah, and on top of like, you know, the Mecha Godzilla, they have all the classic monsters.
Well, look at that little like.
Lots of
Like hose.
It's like a connected hose that you could.
I didn't even notice that before in the first line. And
That's amazing.
what's neat is you can like take these
What?
pieces out. Let me see.
What?
And
SH Arts freaking blows my
No.
mind.
then you plug the backpack in. And now he's got gigantic freaking guns that come off his shoulders
Holy cow!
and
Yes.
kick, you know, and kaiju ass.
Yes.
So, you know. And oh yeah, the chest opens up to reveal like the super gun, and
This is so cool.
you know, it's you know, I keep like a couple of SH Monster Arts, like you know, like the King Ghidorah and the Godzilla.
You say it so much
No.
better than I do.
Look at that.
I've been practicing. Ghidorah, Ghidorah.
Ghidorah.
And on my dining room table. So when I wake up and I make my oatmeal, I kind of like, you know, sit there and I look at play with the tail and, you know, move his head around and like have, you know, Godzilla pal around with King Ghidorah, and you know, it's yeah, it's they're fun to have, and you know, I mean, yeah, it's
This is such a beautiful piece.
I'm really impressed by just like the level of engineering that goes
like,
into
Everything
these
is
things.
hidden. Like all these joints are completely hidden, and like when the knee bends, it just kind of extends from the middle. Like You don't see any joints anywhere.
Now, the actual MonsterArts where they have the flesh and bone monsters, it's not as clever with the way
Can't be.
yeah, because they're implied skin and stuff like that, but like with
They're still really cool looking.
Yeah, with this guy, specifically this guy, the joints are really well hidden and stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
If nothing else moved besides the jaw and the tail, I still would have been happy with this figure. Like, that's how cool it looks.
Yeah, this tail with all the individual
It's
segments
crazy.
is out of control. Like, so you can
Whoosh it around.
just spend half an hour with that guy. But
Sounds
that's
like you
not
have.
all I brought.
But wait, there's more.
So this
is so
thing has
crazy.
been making the circuit. The toy. I saw it once I saw it display at the Singapore Comic and Toy Convention and stuff, and I've seen it online. And actually, what happened was I saw a review on a fellow video blogger called Collection DX, and I saw this review and basically fell in love. So I picked one up I believe I picked it from Big Bad Toy Store, and
Gotta love your pile of loot.
And yes, and so
I love when I forget that I have something in my pile of loot. I'm like, oh, toys came in. I don't know what I ordered, but I want them.
I brought this bad boy in because I wanted to show off, because that's
'Cause
what
you've got
yeah, I mean, like, the
So
only,
you already saw this on review. You've already...
and so, but I mean, like, this is Toy Break, and Toy Break deserves its own review
Oh, well, thank
as
you.
well, right?
But you should also check out Collection DX.
Yeah, Collection DX. If you're at all interested in the kind of toys that I'm showing, I think Collection DX would definitely be a good website for you to check. They do a lot of reviews of toys
This
of
kind of
this
stuff, yeah.
Very in-depth.
stuff,
Yeah.
And
They do a lot of good coverage.
let's secret.
Secrets.
Secrets.
Look, choose secrets. Look, choose. I
ahead,
can't
take
make it
it out.
together. Oh, it's so shiny. It's so shiny. Look at him.
Please.
Whoa.
No, Luke, it's yours.
No, take it out.
Oh, look at how rad that little dude
I want to hang
is.
out with him.
Steve is got the expression that I was kind of hoping that he would have.
Oh, he's
Is
so
this a
awesome.
bong? Wait a minute. Is
He's
this
got
a
the
bong?
no, that's the laser ass. But wait, here's the thing that basically sold it for me.
What?
And then check this out. and then
Shut up, shut
here.
up.
Okay, so you basically they have these really cleverly hidden buttons.
Oh.
That where you turn it on and the entire thing frickin' lights up.
That's so
and
cool.
All the way down to the feet.
What?
And he looks like he obviously does actually
And
transform.
well, he actually does not transform.
doesn't?
It's not a Hasbro has the lockdown on
Oh, right,
all
right,
transforming,
right.
and this is a Kids Logic
That's how you make
thing.
it.
That's
But,
amazing.
And here, open up the chest. That's the best part. One of the best parts. Right.
Oh, wow.
Matrix of leadership.
You guys.
That
yeah.
is amazing.
Okay, and then on top of that, not only do you get the gun, right, that lights up.
Watch out, that could be Megatron.
The gun lights up?
The gun freaking lights up. It's just here's one of the things about with me and Transformers. When I put Transformers on my DETOF or DTOF, I put them in robot mode because
I do too, because that's
Yeah,
the
I
coolest
like the
mode.
robot
I don't
mode.
care if it
So-
transforms.
Yeah, so and actually, what's interesting is all the armor clips off.
I'm glad
To
to know
reveal
that.
like
Oh,
a
that's
inner
why-
skeleton.
That's why it looks like it transforms, because
Right.
the pieces do come off, they don't transform.
And this is number 1 in this series, and from what I understand, additional robots are like Megatron and Grimlock
This
that are
piece
coming
right
out,
here.
and you can and I'm assuming what you can probably do is mix and match armor pieces later on in the future. But
Is how shiny this is coming across to you guys? Because it is gorgeous.
yeah, it's I don't even really care for this entire super deformed kind of thing, but something about this specific design is just so elegantly done that, like, I'm like, and I don't even, care for Optimus Prime. I'm a Decepticon guy,
Really?
Yeah, I've always had a thing for bad guys, like Cobra with G.I. Joe, Skeletor with
This
He-Man.
explains so much about
Can we
Decepticons.
loop that and just play that back?
We can Luke it.
and, yep.
What's your favorite kind of dude? I've always had a thing for bad guys.
I understand. I understand that thing for
It's the best one.
guy,
You
for
can
bad
see
boys.
that.
This head is amazing. Like, just the
You
design.
just want the head,
Yeah,
huh?
like just the design on that head is so cool.
So yeah, it's
Like, look at that thing.
and it comes
All right,
with
so
a
can-
little stand that if you wanted to put it on, but he doesn't. I don't think it
He's
needs
really
a stand.
articulated too. Like he. Besides that stupid piece I keep knocking off.
Can we ask, if you don't mind, do
It's
you
a-
remember how much this goes for?
This sucker is a little, definitely more expensive. That's about $110.
Okay,
you
okay.
know,
When you
but-
said that, I thought you were gonna go even crazier with.
No, it's $110, $115. But I
It
think
lights
that
up,
It
you
lights.
guys!
It's totally totally lights up. It's
Wait, I still don't understand what this is.
Oh, it's
I need some
the
assistance.
laser axe that he
Oh,
you
for
know,
the hand, okay. Got it.
Puts
Yeah,
on
that makes sense.
to go fight.
Looks a little weird by
Britain,
itself. Just saying.
So obviously I didn't
Kind of
put it
still
on
looks a little
right.
weird on.
But it's yeah. I mean I need
I
to.
see the goal of what you're doing there.
There we go.
There we go.
I just need to put it on right. And it's like I'm gonna get
It's
you.
the least threatening
I'm
toy
gonna
ever.
get you, Megatron. So, but yeah,
He looks like he belongs in Puppet Master with that on.
I can't believe the gun.
I'm
lights
tiny
up,
and I'm
too.
gonna kill you with
and
my
the
little
gun
axe.
lights up. But it's that yeah.
That I don't care for that piece for some reason, but I
No.
really love the gun. I love the hands. I love
gun.
the piece.
And the
fact that-
finish.
so
is
the
just
light up
gorgeous.
that was what really
Yeah.
clinched it for you.
When
You
I
were
saw
like,
when
it's mine.
as soon as I saw that you
It will
pressed
be
the
mine.
Autobot logo on, like it's not
That's the one right there.
Yeah, I was like-
even if none of the rest of it lit up, that is the best.
Yep. That and because it's so accessible too. It's not like
Yeah.
I have to open it up and dig around
No,
for a
just
button.
press
It's
it.
like boom, and
It's on.
there it is. I could
It's
and
on.
anyone who sees that is gonna go what?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what I said, and that's exactly what Steve said, and that's exactly what you guys said. Yeah, it's a
I'm
tough
not
one.
touching that.
I want this off. I don't like it.
No laser ass.
He's got the alternate hands are pretty cool too. Nicely sculpted, and they're a little
Yeah.
bit rubbery.
I
which is
think you
kinda
could be
cool.
Are they?
able to
Yeah.
actually use those to maybe hold the
Oh, they are.
the matrix of leadership and stuff like
cool.
that. So
You guys, this is again. I don't know how well this shows up on film, but the colors.
yeah,
It's like auto paint. I mean,
yeah.
it's not actual auto paint, but it's got that pearlescent, shiny,
like die-cast look to
super.
it.
Yeah, it looks die-cast.
Speaking of diecast,
Oh,
Uh
but wait,
oh. Uh
there's more.
so
oh.
I'm gonna need a little help from Steve, aka the Chigokin Sensei, with this one because you know more about this than I do.
Hello.
Hi, Jesse. Welcome back to the couch.
Thanks. It's
How's
good
it
to be
going?
here. Now let's open the toy.
No, go.
I'll let Luke explain.
Okay, so
The Majesty.
this
Oh
is
my goodness, I
a
can't wait.
toy called this is Get Her Dragon. Get Her Dragon.
Get her done. It's get her done.
Get Her Done
Dragon.
Dragon. And Get Her Dragon is actually a robot design from the 1970s. People commonly associate it with Go Nagai, but it's not Go Nagai. But basically, the company is called Future, Fewture. They're a Japanese company. And there's a designer for the company called I think he has the name of Dr. Robot or something like that.
Takusato.
Yeah. And unfortunately he died,
Yeah.
but he came up with these modernized kind of reinterpretations of these old 1970s super robots.
Hold on, before you go any further, has this been taken out?
No.
This is crazy.
I saved it just for the show.
Oh my
This is the
god.
first time you're actually touching this.
Yeah.
I bet you'll touch this a lot more in the future.
Yes, definitely. So These are
Oh my God!
all
Look at that.
frickin' die-cast. Here, you wanna pull it in?
No, that's only for your hands.
Here,
No,
here, pull it, yeah.
I just can't.
Go ahead. I broke your toy earlier today, so start that. You know, yeah. He did all these crazy freaking things to it. Like here, let me put its actual face on. That's actually like a tool to help manipulate, you know, certain objects. And like here's the face that actually belongs in it.
Oh my gosh.
And
George, you gotta.
some people have referred to
You have to.
this line as the quote-unquote Ferrari of toys because it's of the everything is pure engineering and design. All the joints are ratcheted, so it doesn't lose its pose. The pieces are beautiful. The design and the attention to detail is like nothing.
I don't even
nothing
understand.
Else. Yeah. So
Okay, where did you get this from, if you don't mind?
I picked this one up actually on eBay, but I know you could be able to buy it on Big Bad Toy Store. Here's the wings that go on the back of it.
This is what Max is supposed to look like.
The wings kind of spread out like this, and you know, it's.
Are these pre-panel lined?
Yeah.
I feel like I want to go.
so.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, let's
Amazing.
put the
This,
wings
this,
on.
is this is an axe.
You know.
I'm gonna see if I can see how much this is.
And yeah, I wanted to show this frickin' thing off because
This
you
is
know
probably
it's
about 500.
it's
Oh, it's 500. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my.
actually
Broken.
Oh, now it's worth nothing.
actually I picked it up for $450.
Nice.
But you know, I felt like it was a.
For your birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, I picked up one of their releases on for about $300, and as soon as I took it out of the box and felt its weight and listened to the ratcheting you know joints, I basically just like fell in love, and you know.
Oh yeah.
Is this like a little mini
Yeah,
spaceship?
so the
what
story
it
of this
says.
mecha is there's these 3 ships, and that's one of them that merge together to become this robot, and and depending on like you know which ship is leading, they could form 2 other robots. So you know it's a great way of you know milking a license you know for toy ideas. You know.
Well, the original Getter Robo. This is the second. Like this is Getter Dragon.
Okay.
Right.
Getter Robo is the very first combiner ever in robot.
Oh wow.
So basically, I mean, if you think about it, there's like 3 ships. There's A, B, and C. Depending on the configuration, like A is at the top, B, and then C, right? Then you could do B and then A and then C. It will turn into a different version of the robot.
A different guy. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
So.
But he was one of the original Shogun warriors, if you remember. He was Getter Dragon, the red one. I mean, you can probably recognize the
Do
face.
you see the face without the mask?
And, you know.
You did?
The chest opens up to reveal like freaking. There's supposed to be a energy thing that fits
One
right
of these little
here.
cubes.
Yeah. That. Goes
This is
inside.
insane. It's
Can I see
heavy.
it without the mask on again?
This
Yeah.
is how I remember toys feeling as a kid, and I don't know if they actually felt this way.
And you know,
Or
had
if it-
created some crazy skull thing
That's
going on
awesome.
there. So it's exactly.
this is
It's very much freaking a
Because you grew up with like
adult
metal,
toy. Yep.
you know, robots and stuff.
No.
Oh, these are other hands and stuff.
Yeah, there's other hands for like like
This
say,
is
weapon
legit.
holding hands.
This robot is legit.
And there's a stand, that to display this guy down there as well. So it's,
he's one of 3. Like Luke didn't get the Poseidon or the.
Ooh, I bet they're exciting.
Oh, it's awesome. And then there's Getter Liger. It's like you can see elements of the other designs. Like the Liger's blue, the Poseidon's yellow, and then Getter Robo is like it's red.
Okay.
So this is predominantly red, but the Poseidon's predominantly yellow, and he has a tank. He's got tank treads. And then the Poseidon has this big drill arm. But you can see elements when you have all 3 together.
They
So
match.
they go
work
together.
together.
Yeah. I love. This is one of my favorite hand poses on stuff. I love when they have this hand pose. Like it's kind of this weird like.
The
What's
Harkin
up?
pose.
Yeah, like
hey.
like
Yeah.
That was so good.
Thanks.
but yeah. So
thing
it
is
goes all the way
beautiful.
up to that level, and
and you don't even have to build anything.
Yeah, you don't have to build anything. You just need to take it out. I mean, there's a little bit of a building aspect to it, just by taking it out and
Something's
choosing
down
your
there somewhere.
hands and, you know, and stuff like that. But
Oh my gosh.
you know, it's yeah, it's when you say like $400 toy,
This is
$300,
like a different
$400
level of
is- yeah,
toy.
it's this is they have an equivalent design of this for $350. Same amount of metal, same amount of articulation, same amount of like paint and detail. And honestly, this, like, when I say $350, $400, after handling it, you're like, okay, yeah,
Right.
Like I get that.
okay,
There's a box full of accessories over
you
there
know,
too.
yeah, and that feels like $350, $400.
His head even just goes
It
up
moves
for,
to the right angle so you can
for flight mode.
fly.
Yeah. It's
Whoa.
got tons of hidden joints.
I think
Like
that's
all axes.
the reason why I fell into this so easily is because it's like, you know, it doesn't, I don't need to have, like, you know, knowledge of whatever to find
Wow.
the worth in the
Appreciate
toy.
it.
You
Yeah.
know, it's just
Just the weight of it alone is like
Oh,
the
the
fact that
side
it's
movement.
metal.
yeah,
I mean, there's something tactile about feeling Chogokin. That coldness, when you hold it, doesn't feel cheap. Like, Luke and I were actually talking the other day about how these are actually the true art toys, in a way.
Interesting.
Like,
from, at
because...
least in Japan.
Yeah.
From Japan, you know.
Exactly. I mean, not that there is, like, a definition for art toys,
Well, it's
but,
it's such a loose term.
but there's something, like... Because, you know, you're not going to have a little kid buy this thing.
No.
It's definitely designed towards collectors,
The original.
adult collectors, and people. I mean, it's not like Get a Dragon is very popular right now either.
Right.
Like in terms of, it's not like Attack on Titan or Naruto or something.
Right.
So to take all the effort and design this and produce it and release it is definitely a labor of love in a way.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
So this is what his
That's one of
ship
the
form.
ships.
That's his ship
yeah.
form.
Because these are the hands.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
you
see
can see
the
the-
thing right there.
And so that's the top part, and then if it were to really transform, the head would split open at the top and turn into the top part of this.
Nice.
But
This
this
is why
is
he's
the
the
ship
master.
form.
Well, you know, this actual transformation
Get
is
outta here.
quote
Of
unquote
course you
anime
are.
magic. So, you know, but you know, there have
you
been
can
people.
change
There's a company called Studio Half-Eye that has you know done really well to try and actually do their best to recreate these anime magic transformations into physical form, physical toys. But
And they're resin.
Yeah, and the resin. And they're basically like $800, you know.
But they're
for the-
small. I don't know if you've ever
and
seen like the
I-
Getter Robo.
No.
You actually need a screwdriver, and the transformation takes like
What?
forever. Yeah, it's so complex that they basically almost displace time and space. Mass displacement, everyone. It's like sound wave
It's
and
like you
Megatron. They shrink.
You're like, how is that possible?
Yeah,
It's not
you
possible.
flip something and then it's just like, where did it go? Yeah,
Like just watching.
sneaky Japanese.
Wow.
That's what I always
You just-
say.
Yeah.
just went there.
Just watching the light bounce off of the like the finish. Like that's some good stuff right there.
Oh, man.
There's another line that one of the lines that I've been collecting is called
can't
Soul
get
of
over that.
Chogokin, which is a line by Bandai. It's the line, like I said, that
Approved.
Jesse introduced me to, and it's basically taking a lot of these old 1970s to 1980s, you know, robot designs from animation and manga, and kind of creating like this kind of level of, you know, toy, and with that kind of level of play, where you know you are not you're not going to buy these for your kid unless you have money just coming out
Right.
all over the place, you
Right.
know. And it's
That's heavy.
people love metal.
Heavy
No.
metal.
Now, Jesse and I have been talking
what they
about
say?
like, you know, the
Sky, earth, water.
knows a lot
Awesome.
more than me. I knew Sky.
That was awesome. I don't know why,
But they
stay right
represent the
inside.
robots. Yeah,
Of course, the three that you were
Yeah.
just describing.
Poseidon and Liger. Yeah.
See how I connected it? I'm learning.
Um,
Do you have any of these?
I do.
Yeah.
A few. Actually, I have the original version of the Getter Robo, which is like, it's a black version. It's got a cape, and it's like, they call it the Ryoma mode, but I actually couldn't afford the others. because I was moving at the time as well. But when I saw that, I went ahead and anytime I spend over $500, my butt puckers. Like like I
On
really,
anything
it's
or
like,
on a toy?
oh.
just anything really,
Okay.
because I'm still like of the mindset like, oh my gosh, do I really need it? Like if it's
Because
especially
you're like,
if it's-
no.
yeah,
No
like-
is always the answer.
exactly. But for that one, it was yes. And to this day, my butt's still puckering. But
It's doing it right now.
yeah.
I can
Is
feel
this
it.
little patch open?
Yeah, that's the stand.
That's where you
connects
vent.
to
Oh,
part.
okay.
Yeah,
That's where you
so.
vent.
Look at that. His little butthole.
but the original
Actually, it
designer of
has
this
a,
one,
energy
tell about
thing.
Mazinger 1901.
Right. Okay. So on top of Getter Robo, there's another robot that was equally, probably more popular, called Mazinger. Mazinger is also known as Transor Z in
Lots of
the
people's favorites.
in the United States. Does this one have the energy thing? But he also created these designs. I guess this one doesn't have the
Gone forever.
Yeah, until George finds it with a flashlight.
It rolled under here.
Oh,
Very
okay.
good. But the other one, the Getter Robo, actually has this like energy phallic
Like a
tube that
core
comes out.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
It's it was Japanese, but
Yeah.
Is that an energy tube, or are you just happy to see me?
exactly.
Watch the new Sentai series and you'll find out.
Oh yes, yeah, if you follow my
like
Instagram
a
feed, you
commercial.
should see here.
Um,
I'm gonna
it's-
show it
Oh,
to you
look
guys.
at that. That's cool.
But whatchamacallit, but yeah, they sell,
bends-
you know,
when
they
it bends
did
there, it's got that.
Mazinger Z versions of these, and they're crazy expensive, and I really want them, but
They do have
I'm-
like the plastic versions.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yep. All right.
yeah.
That's
There
from the
it is.
latest. I'll email it to you so you can show it too.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a secret weapon.
So,
Yeah, that's what I call it.
Yeah.
but,
They're really happy to see the enemies.
It's for some reason, like, what I learned recently is that there is this entire thing of adults that are all about Power Rangers and Super Sentai and stuff like that, and I don't know why they're like, how can a grown man still watch the Power Rangers? So
The same way a
You
grown
kidding
man
me?
can watch My Little Pony.
I was just thinking, you're reading
Same
my
way a
mind.
grown man can buy a metal robot on eBay.
yeah, but that's a little bit more catered for adults than like these are designed specific for an adult audience
Right.
as opposed to and so of course I've been spending my time on Sentai Fan 097 on the YouTube channel.
Monitoring the situation.
Yes, exactly. Trying to understand. And
What have you come up with so far?
that the original Japanese Sentai shows are a lot more interesting than the American ones for me. Though, oddly enough, when I was in Japan, I think there was a Power Rangers police force one.
SPD.
SPD, yeah. Thank you, JC.
Good work, my disciple.
That was redubbed in Japanese
Really?
and aired in Japan.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, because they want that multi-ethnic look. Like,
Yeah. Like, look how big this is. Look at the phenomenon.
Yeah, like look, there's black people and white people can
Black
Look
people
at
and white people can also be
these
Power Rangers.
Yeah,
Not just Asian people.
not just Asian people. Though Asian
But
people
mostly
are
Asian.
Mostly.
But mostly Asian.
We'll give it to him.
Yeah.
So,
Look, you have Godzilla. What else do you want? Come on.
and that's actually something I'm very excited for too. Actually, next week, March 14th, they should be revealing the
Oh, that's right.
Godzilla,
That's right.
look, son. I'm
You're
excited. I'm excited.
I saw like a solicitation for the 2-foot tall Trendmasters, I think.
Mm.
Godzilla. We shall see.
Oh,
Oh.
reserving judgment.
We will.
Although it
reserve
doesn't
judgment.
sound like he's reserving. It sounds like he's been judged and.
Let me tell you something. Godzilla movie is not anything without Jet Jaguar.
Whoa, whoa! Jet Jaguar showed up like what? How far into the series?
I don't care. He's awesome. I'm wearing a masked rider shirt. Okay. Like,
We're all seeing a whole new side of
So,
Jesse
am I?
today.
Am I gonna guess that you will not be at Power Morphicon, the official Power Rangers convention this year?
I think I will actually go because
Really?
Where's it
yeah.
at?
Pasadena.
Yeah,
I've been trying to go to the Super Robo Fest for the longest time.
Oh yeah.
Eileen
It's
was
Toy
there
Fair.
last year. I was there. It's
Yeah.
like, about the size of this
Massive studio.
Is it really?
Yeah.
See, I'm always out of town when it goes on, but the Power Morphicon sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my collection is actually like the Japanese versions of the Power Rangers.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's basically what this line, the original
look at that.
version, evolved into over the years, because like there's a lot.
Let's take it Optimus Prime and put him right over here.
Oh yeah. Good.
Come over here, Optimus.
Get Mecha.
Look at this family portrait.
Roll
Get
out.
Mecha over here.
I
Hi,
mean,
I'm
since he
here too,
doesn't
guys.
transform, he'll have to walk out. But this right here is. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
Would you like to throw in your 2 cents on that?
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's great. I'm not also a big fan of SD, like super deformed. But I think just the craftsmanship. I'm always in like. It's one of the reasons like why I do what I do, is because there's I think a feeling of wanting to contribute. But I mean, not a lot of people know me for this type of stuff.
Right.
This is my personal hobby. You know that I. This is why I still love toys. Is mainly because of mecha and Sentai and like Tokusatsu, which is like Kamen Rider and things like that. But this piece right here, the craftsmanship, just I mean, George, you're a
It's
toy
stunning.
designer. You look at something like this, you probably have a good idea how they might have done it and how much it costs. Or
I wouldn't even know how to price that.
It's crazy.
I mean, to think that company took the time to do something of this scale.
Even regular Transformers just blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they figure out all that stuff. Like,
Well, for the
Mechanical
new movie,
aspects.
they're not really caring, are they?
Yeah, well, things just
Transform.
throw around. Here's some machine. We threw a clock.
I
hit
mean
a
the
clock
toys.
with a hammer, threw it out, and
Yeah.
filmed it, and it looks like a fight.
Well, the new Hasbro Transformers is a one-step transform.
oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the half transformed.
Well, it's the full truck. You basically
like
Grab a
whip it.
handle,
whip it
you
or something,
pull up,
or
and it
do
goes-
something, and then
Yeah.
auto
Boom.
transforms.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some ridiculous shit. I mean,
That's still
Talk about you privileged, entitled
that's
children.
still some crazy engineering you got to figure out to make that work.
But the
That's
thing
true.
is that like I mean, growing
Back in my
up
day,
with
we
like
would
G1
transform our own
Transformers,
Transformer.
like we could handle a certain degree of complexity. I mean, that's what kind of made the transformations fun. Is that like, oh, you slide this part out for the feet of Megatron and the handle of the gun, and you separate the handle in half, so it's. It's legs, and you tuck the barrel under, which is kind of weird.
But what
And
if
did you
little
ever-
Billy's finger gets pinched and,
And
his
did-
mom sues Hasbro?
Did
and
you
he
ever
swallows
have
the
that
missile.
day
From the
where
Cylon
like
Raider.
you have the Transformer, maybe you've had him a week, maybe you've had him for 2 weeks, and you've transformed him a bunch of times. And you're like, I like this guy, he's rad. And then one day you're like, you figure out that like, oh, I haven't been flipping down the feet. Oh my gosh, or like some little piece that you're like, I didn't even know that moved. I didn't even know. There's new parts.
it's true.
Yes, it's happened.
Right? And
Yeah,
then you're like,
yeah.
it's almost like a new toy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so exciting.
So the idea of like doing these
even
one-step
remember what we were talking about. I was
transformations,
just thinking
I
about
just think it's
transforming
ridiculous. Like I mean, like granted, like ADD is, a pretty big issue, I guess, with kids these days. But I think that like
Make them
come
transform
on.
Transformers. Then they won't have ADD.
Not everyone
They have
needs,
to
not
focus.
everyone deserves a trophy.
But
Well, if you think about like the other side of it, it's like for
It
them to
could be a
produce
cost
so
thing.
many, like you design like a really complex transformer. How many of them are actually selling to the people that are going to buy the transformer underoos and blankets and all
Right.
that stuff as well? The adult collectors are going to buy this type of stuff as well as the masterpiece ones and the vinyl tech and the alternators and all that stuff.
and you're just gonna put it on your shelf in the robot mode anyway. So what does it really need to transform for?
Right. Well, I mean, like I guess that's the reason why, like whatchamacallits, the low subject ones, are able to sell is because resembles
price point.
the kids ones. It's cheap, and there it is. It's already in robot mode,
Yeah, ready to go.
ready to go. Bam.
But that's a different market, I feel.
It's like the same market of the people that want Futurama in a squat mode with the kid robot stuff, or Street Fighter in the squat mode, and
I never
And-
saw how those things actually sold.
Yeah.
Except for novelty gifts. Like, hey, you like Street Fighter, right? Here you go, man.
I don't know.
Awesome.
Comic-Con, those things
you
were
learned the
flying.
accent in North Carolina, didn't you?
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right. Well, thank you, Luke, for sharing. Thank you, Jesse, for sharing your knowledge. Both of you. This is awesome. This is stuff we don't usually have. Yeah, oops, that's gone missing. All right, we have a couple events to mention. First up, Emerald City Comic Con. It's the premier comic book and pop culture convention in the Pacific Northwest at Washington State Convention Center in Seattle, Washington, March 28th to 30th, emeraldcitycomiccon.com.
Monsterpalooza at the Marriott Burbank Hotel and Convention Center in Burbank, California, March 28th to the 30th at monsterpalooza.com.
You sound so sad when you say it.
I'm not. It's a great place.
I
loved
can't
it.
wait. I want to go back.
I want to check it out too.
Star Wars Days at Legoland, California. Oh God, and Carl's bad. Carl's bad.
To be fair, Carlsbad's pretty bad.
March 29th and 30th, Legoland.com.
You have a $600 robot. Be happy.
That's sad. Mine was not sad.
Can you really compete with Luke for sad?
No, you can never compete with Luke for sad.
But this is the thing. As an aside, ever since he's gotten into this diecast stuff, his stuff has been pretty happy.
It's been pretty happy.
Yeah, he's been
The
a pretty
cat.
happy dude. And
The new Boba painting. Did you see
Boba,
that?
oh, Boba, Drinking Boba, I love that one. Loved it. I gave it a
Something
heart on Instagram.
Oh, yes.
That was you? No. All right, well, that is it for episode 298.
wow.
Can you
Congrats,
believe it?
guys.
Wow,
Oh,
next,
thanks.
yeah, that's amazing.
Thank
That's
you.
really
We
cool.
couldn't keep doing this if you guys didn't come on and break it up because it'd just be us talking. Who
Well,
wants that?
Nobody wants that.
Well, actually, no, you guys have been doing some pretty good two-person episodes. Like I said, the game episode
Continue.
really kind of like I thought it was great because you guys actually really felt like oh, this is awesome.
They're rad
You know,
games.
like and sometimes you guys kind of feel it's like going through the motions, you know, like okay.
Well, thanks.
But
So we're
this
putting
one,
out an inferior product. is what
no.
you're saying.
I'm saying that like some of the toys that you guys kind of go through, it's just you can see like it's like oh gosh, you know why are people doing this still, you know? And
Are you
then,
lining yourself
but
up?
like you know you could feel like it's like wow, like someone like applying this toy idea into a
This other
giving it playability, which and which you guys seemed very excited
Well,
about,
also
which
sort of
made me
breathes
feel
life
very
into the
excited about
toy.
it. Yeah,
Yay!
exactly.
All right, well, like I said, wrapping up episode 298. Don't forget you can save money with Toy Break coupons online. There's a bunch of different stuff you can do related to that. You can check the show notes at toybreak.com for complete details. You can also get links to everything we've talked about, all these exciting heavy metal Luke robots. They're all now Luke robots for some reason.
he needs a robot. He needs a Chogokin robot.
That would be amazing. All right, also at toybreak.com you can watch past episodes. See?
Oh, wow.
You just found something new.
I didn't even open that yet.
Don't let Luke open the
No.
other one.
Go ahead, George. Do it. You found it.
Don't let Luke open.
No, I meant don't, comma. Let Luke open the other one.
No, George.
Don't let Luke open it.
No, it's going to be a Luke thing. I'm not doing it. I only did one.
I wonder how you did. Did you push a button?
No, that one was kind of sticking out a little bit more.
Oh.
And George tries to break every toy that
No, I like
comes across
it's got
table
thrusters. It's like I could go airborne. I could jump really high.
at any moment.
Now you're going to be there tonight in your apartment, like trying to open up every little panel to
This
see
has
if it
to open.
opens.
Eileen's got nails. She can do
I
it.
can't. My nails are too fat. There it
That was
is.
Yes.
easy.
Eileen's delicate
Only
nails.
girls can open up a Mechagodzilla.
Robots
thruster
are really
panel.
for girls, you guys. So I don't know
You
what
know,
you're.
robots aren't. I don't see why robots are for boys at all.
They're not.
Exactly.
This is. I seriously. I'm gonna go buy some robots as soon as this episode's over. So don't forget. Also at toybreak.com you can watch past episodes, join the contests and the discussions in the forums. Stay tuned next week for a new contest. You can also do what you do every day. Shop on Amazon. And help support the show. Just click the Amazon link on toybreak.com. Do your shopping. That's it. It's that easy. You can also call and leave us a voicemail. Maybe Luke will be here to answer it. 818, am I good?
Don't we have one more voicemail?
We do. Do you want to...
Let's do it. Let's
Do you wanna
let's
listen to
Oh
it?
man, this is going to be an epic long episode.
We got
All right.
JRYU here now.
Wait, are these feet diecast?
Yeah.
All right, one last voicemail.
Hi, this is Doria calling from Florida. I thought you guys might be interested in hearing this, especially Aileen. I know here that you guys are interested in like skull figures and stuff. But there's a website I found called Diablo, Texas. And the artist is John Gonzalez, Gonzales, and he does a few resin skull figures. It's just a skull, actually. He has a glow skull that's about 1.5 inches, and he makes also 4x4 size DIY skulls in white cast resin. And the third one that I've seen he does is a random color box that you would get, like a random colored resin, either transparent or opaque. If you want to check that out, but you guys might be interested. And I love you guys' show, by the way. I watch it every week. Always very informative. I've actually bought a few pieces just because I've watched your show. All right? Hope you find that interesting. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.
Nice.
Well, first off, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for calling. And so here's the skull he's talking about. Diablo, Texas is the site that he was talking about, the artist. And I happen to know that they might be at a little show later this year. DesignerCon.
What?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It looks like a Marshall skull.
Looks like a Martian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he became a Cylon.
So these are really cool. Thank you for calling in with that. What did you just do? What just happened?
I just took his armor off, and I said, you know, he's a Cylon.
Now he's a Cylon. And he lost the SD look.
That's so weird.
Like
Show that.
Starbuck.
Starbuck.
You die, Starbuck.
I never heard a Cylon say that. You die, Starbuck.
I was thinking like exterminate, but that's a Dalek.
Yeah, I was like, this sounds Oh, why is he so sad? Is he throwing a tantrum?
No,
This is emo Mechagodzilla. But
Subject
this is like in the corner.
Oh.
He's like, and his tail's
tail
down.
Tail
yeah.
has to be down. No, no, no!
Oh, he's
no!
reenacting the Transformers 4 trailer.
Grimrock, go!
I don't know what's going on. What am I looking at?
Too many things!
I'll still watch it.
Of course. So will everybody else. And that's why they keep making them. So aside from calling and leaving a voicemail at 818-AM-I-GOOD, you can email us at info@toybreak.com. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/toybreak. You can check out our Toy Girls Toy Briefs, our full episodes of Toy Break, all on youtube.com/toybreak. All there for your viewing pleasure. And maybe keep an eye out because there might be some more stuff coming to YouTube soon. Of course, you can also follow us on Twitter at Toybreak. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Alien Gaspar.
At George Gaspar.
At JRYU.
At Luke Chu.
It's that easy, everyone.
Don't forget, coming up on the 15th, we have the next OTMFG sale
We do.
at October Toys, so keep an eye on
OT
that
what?
on the 15th.
October Toys minifigure, guys.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
2 more figures to be released.
OTMFG. Really? Did you just suddenly throw the T in there?
Well, they're not
It's
OMFG.
been there for like a year.
Oh.
These are different than the OMFG.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions, Luke? We would be happy to answer them.
No, I mean, like, you don't know. Hey, maybe they don't know.
I appreciate.
I'm asking for the audience.
Obviously. You're the people.
Love you guys.
All right, well, that does it for $2.98. You go.
He's pulling a Godzilla move. Oh.
That was amazing. That just happened.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you both for taking a toy break with us. And we will see you guys next week. Same toy time, same toy channel. Bye.
Bye.